Hello, my dear students. We were discussing about different ways of expressing concentrations. I discussed strength. I discussed W by W percentage, W by V percentage, V by V percentage. I discussed mole fractions, and I was discussing molarity with you. I discussed case one with you, where I was diluting the concept. I was diluting the given solution. I discussed case two with you, in which if two or more solutions are mixed, which is having common solute, matlab this solute in both the cases are same. So we'll discuss one more questions on this case two, and we'll move forward for case 3, 4, and 5. Okay, stay tuned. Open your copies, open your notes, and open your brain if possible. So let us connect. Let us get connected and start. We were discussing case 2. What was case 2? Case 2 was that if two or more solutions containing same type of solute are mixed, if two or more solution containing same type of solute are mixed, what will happen? I said M1 V1, isn't it? Molarity of one solute, volume of that solute, plus M2 V2 plus M3 V3 plus dot 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 dot. Molarity final, volume total. Do you remember that I discussed with you molarity is equals to number of moles by volume, or number of moles is equals to molarity into volume. So in this case, we find M1 V1 to be what? N1, N2, N3. Is it N final? Yes or no? Or I can say it as N total. Clear? So from this concept, let us go for one more example. Yesterday I discussed one example. Today I am going to discuss one more example on this. Let us go for an example on this concept. If you want, then pause my video and see this case. Let us go for example, a very famous example. (200 ml of 0.1 molar H2SO4. Be careful, go through the notes which I have taught you so that you can enjoy these questions, or else operation successful, patient died. This question will bounce through your head. Listen carefully. 200 ml of 0.1 molar H2SO4 is mixed with is mixed with 500 ml of 0.2 molar with 500 ml of 0.2 molar HCl. Calculate the concentration of H plus ion. Calculate the concentration H plus ion. Okay. Calculate the concentration of H plus ion. Let us calculate the concentration of H plus ion. How can I calculate? Now, H plus concentration. See, when I am writing something with a square bracket, it means molar concentration. Remember now. For your class, you understand that anything in the square bracket written in this format is molar concentration. Concentration. Okay. Molar concentration. The question is to find out the molar concentration of H plus. How to find out? Isn't it the number of moles of H plus by volume? Is this the target for us to find out? Yes or no? Now, number of moles is equals to molarity into volume. Yes or no? That too, volume should be in liters. Easy. How to find the number of millimoles? You know number of millimoles. I told you it is molarity into volume in ml. We have discussed already all these things. Yes or no? Now, first case, 200 ml of 0.1 molar H2SO4. Clear? Now, 200 ml of 0.1 molar H2SO4. How to find out? Can I find out like this? 200 into 0.1. Easy. That means what is this? 200 into 0.1 is how much? Is it 20 millimoles? What is this 20 millimoles? Is the millimoles of H2SO4. Millimoles of H2SO4. Do you agree with me or not? Yes or no? Now, do you agree with me that H2SO4 breaks down to give 2H plus SO4 2 minus? Yes or no? Now, 1 mole is giving 2 moles of H plus. Yes or no? So, 20 millimoles will give what? 40 millimoles of H plus, isn't it? So 20 millimoles will give how much? 40 millimoles of H plus. Did I make you understand this concept clearly? Now, what else do we have? Be focused and try and tell me. What else do we have? Now, we have here 40 millimoles of H plus from H2SO4. Now, for HCl, let's go for HCl. How much is given? 500 into 0.2 molar. Yes or no? How much? 500 into 0.2 molar. No, let it be 300. Okay, so that will be easy for me to calculate. 300 into 0.2 molar. So now tell me. So 300 into 0.2. It is 6. That means it comes how much? 60 millimoles of HCl. 60 millimoles of HCl. Isn't it? Now it's very simple. HCl breaks to give H plus plus Cl minus. 1 mole is giving 1 mole of H plus. So 60 millimoles will give 60 millimoles of H plus. Now total number of moles of H plus how many? 60 plus 40. How much? 100 millimoles. So can I say total H plus how many? 100 millimoles. Where? 40 here. Yes or no? What is the total volume? V total, is it 200 plus 300, that is equals to 500 ml. Yes or no? So what is the molarity of H plus? How to find molarity, or that is what? Concentration of H plus. How to find? Here it is given how much? 100 in millimoles by 500. So what is the answer here? 1 by 5, that is equals to how much? 0.2 molar. Easy? Clear? Please do copy. Now, or pause the video, copy. If you have any doubts, write in the comment section or give me a WhatsApp message. Let's go for the next case, case 3. Let's go for case 3 analysis. Case 3 of what is there? Let us see. Case 3. In case 3, what we'll say, if 2 or more non-reacting solutions are mixed. Listen carefully. If 2 or more non-reacting solutions are mixed. If 2 or more non-reacting solutions are mixed, what will happen in this case? Now, this can be only done with the help of an example. Let me write an example. What is that? 100 ml of 0.1 molar HNO3 is there. 100 ml of, listen carefully and write the question with me. 100 ml of 0.1 molar AgNO3, okay, with 300 ml of 0.2 molar NaNO3 are mixed. Let me add, and to this let me add about 600 ml of 0.2 molar 0. Let me make 0.3 molar 600 na 0.3 molar Na2SO4 are mixed together. The question is, calculate the concentration of NO3 minus and Na plus ions. Calculate the, obviously, molar concentration of NO3 minus and Na plus ions. Okay, NO3 minus ions and Na plus. You can pause it, and if you try it, it's well and good, or else let me help you. Now, what they have given us? First, they have given us 100 ml of 0.1 molar AgNO3, isn't it? Now, AgNO3, how many? 100 ml of into 0.1. So, is it 100 ml into 0.1? Is it 10 millimoles? And AgNO3 gives what? If AgNO3 is breaking down, so it will give what? Ag plus and NO3 minus. How many millimoles here? 10 millimoles. How many millimoles here? 10 millimoles. Do you agree with me or not? Yes or no? Now, next, what is there? NaNO3. 0. No. How much NaNO3 I have? 300 ml of 0.2. So 3 2 is 6. So what will happen? 60 millimoles. Isn't it? How much? 60 millimoles. Now here NaNO3 will give what? Na plus NO3 minus. This is also 60 millimole. This is also 60 millimole. Isn't it? This is 60 millimole and this is 60 millimole. Now, third, we have Na2SO4. Isn't it? Now, Na2SO4, how much? Of 0.3, 600 into 0.3. How much it will be? 600 into 0.3. It will be 180. 180 millimoles. Now, if it breaks down, I'll get 2 Na plus and 1 SO4, 2 minus. Isn't it? So, what will happen? So, it is Na2SO4 is 180. It is twice of Na2SO4. So, 180 twice is how much? 360. Isn't it? And this is 180 millimoles. Now, it is very clear. You can solve any question from this. Now, the first question. How to find what? The NO3 minus total. NO3 minus total. How many? Here it is as a NO3 minus. How many? 10. Here no NO3 minus. Here only one no NO3 minus. 60 plus 10. How much? 70. 70 millimoles. Now, molarity. How to find molarity of NO3 minus? Number of moles, 70 millimoles, divided by the volume is in ml. How much volume here? 100 plus 300, 400 plus 600, 1000, isn't it? So it is how much? 1000 ml. Answer is 1, 2, 3. It is 0.07 molar. Yes or no? Now what is the question for Na plus? So first Na plus total. How to find Na plus total? Na plus is not here. It is there. 360. Yes, 60. It comes how much? 420. Isn't it? It comes how much? 420 millimoles. Now Na plus concentration. Oh, direct given concentration, right? 420 divided by 1000. So it becomes how much? 0.42 molar. Isn't it? Was it clear, aloud, understandable? Now let us go for the next question. You can ask me any doubts you have. Now, after this, a few more cases are there which will be discussed at the end of this chapter because few more links are left out. So our next discussion after molarity is molality. Listen carefully. Molarity is M-O-L-A-R-I-T-Y. Molality is M-O-L-A-L-I-T-Y. Molality. So our next discussion is molality. Small m. See, molarity is number of moles present per volume of the solution in liters. Molality is equal to number of moles of solute per kg of the solvent. It is number of moles of solute per kg of solvent. Number of moles of solute per kg of solvent. Very importantly, we call it as we write it as small m. Molality. If I say 1 molar, it means what? 1 mole present in 1 kg of the solvent. See, what is molality? It is the number of moles of solute by weight of solvent in kg. By weight of solvent in kg. If it is in grams, we have to multiply 1000. Okay. Now, example. If I say 60 gram of urea is dissolved with 1 kg water. Urea is dissolved in 1 kg water. 60 gram of urea is dissolved in 1 kg water. What will happen? Molality. Simply, how can I find molality? It is the number of moles of solute by mass of solvent in kg. Number of moles of solute by mass of solvent in kg. How can I find? First, number of moles, 60 by 60. Why 60? 60 is the mass in gram given, 60 is the molar mass of urea. Divided by what? Mass kg. Is it 1 small m, 1 molar? Yes or no? Easy? Huh? Copy. Now let me change this question a little bit. Let me change this question a little bit. What I'll change? Simply I will change this question. Example. 60 gram of urea. I gave previously what? In 1 kg of solvent. Now I said 60 gram of urea in 1 kg of solution. What will happen in this case? That means in this 1 kg I have already 60 gram of urea. And what else? I have 960 gram of water. Why? 1 kg matlab 1000 grams, isn't it? So out of 60 gram is urea. So 960 gram is what? Water. So this is the solute and this is the solvent, isn't it? Now the question comes, how much kg is solvent? Is it 0.960 kg? Session no. Say 940. Oh yeah, just check it out. 0.940 kg. Now, how to find the number of moles of urea? Number of moles of urea is equals to 60 by 60 is equals to 1. How to find the number of moles? Molality is equals to 1 by 0.940. This is the molality. Do you understand now? Was the question easy? Did you understand clearly? Let me go for the next question. I will just change this question a little bit. 60 kg of urea in 1 kg solution done. Now 60 gram of urea in 1 liter solution. What will happen? Let me rub this. Now 60 gram of urea in 1 liter solution. These interconversion questions are really nicey questions for your JEE in 1 liter solution. What will happen? And they have given the density of solution they have given already. What is the density of solution they have given? 1.2 gram per liter. 1.2 gram per milliliter. Okay. Now, what is the molality? Question is, what is the molality? Very simply, you have to find out. We know that density is equals to mass by volume. Now, how to find the mass? Is density into volume. Density is given how much? 1.2. What is the volume given here? 1. Say yes or no? 1. Now, density volume should be in 1000 ml. Isn't it? So, what will be the answer? Is it 1200 grams? Done. Say yes or no? Now, this is 1200 grams. Solution is 1200 grams. Out of which 60 gram is urea. So 1140 gram is solvent. Say yes or no? Now 1140 gram, or that is 1.14 kg. Say yes or no? Is 1414 kg. So molality is equals to, and here number of moles of urea. Number of moles of urea. How much? 60 by 60. That is equals to 1. So if I want to find what? Molality. Number of moles by mass of solvent in kg. Easy? Yes or no? Can I go for one more question? Tell me. Let's go for one more question. The question is, if 2 molar of urea solution is taken and density of solution is 1.2 gram, calculate. I'll give you one question, and in that question everything will be present. What is that question? Question is, 2 molar aqueous urea solution is taken. Okay, 2 molar aqueous urea solution is taken. Density of solution is 1.2 gram per ml. Okay, mass of urea, you know that molar mass of urea is 60. Now the question is, calculate. First option, to calculate the molality. Next, calculate percentage weight by volume. See, percentage weight by weight. And D, mole fraction of urea. D is mole fraction of urea. This is the question for you. If you try it out, then you can solve it out. Quick, take a pause and solve it. Now, Let me make this question more simple for you. Question, they have given us 2 molar, isn't it? What do you mean by 2 molar? It means 2 moles present in 1 liter. Now, let me tell you. Molarity is equals to 2 moles, isn't it? That means, is it number of moles of urea by volume of solution in liters? Okay. Now, if it means 2 mole urea in 1 liter solution. Okay. Now, if from this, if I assume the volume to be 1 liter, now everything is done. Now, if volume to be 1 liter, so number of moles of urea is 2, isn't it? Now, let me analyze it. Solute, solvent, solution. What is the solute here? Urea. Solvent here? Water. Solution is urea water. Now, solute, urea, how many moles? 2 moles. 2 moles mean how many grams? 2 into 60. Is it 120 grams? Yes or no? Now, solvent, water, how much? Total I have taken how much? 1 liter, isn't it? Now, it's very clear that I have taken 1 liter and the density is 12 gram per ml, isn't it? Now, density given, volume given, mass is how much? Tell me. Density is equals to mass by volume. Mass is equals to density into volume. Density is 1.2, volume is 1000 ml. So 1200 gram. Now solvent is how much? Now this is for what? This was for solution. Now solvent is how much? Solvent is purely 1200 minus 120 is urea, isn't it? If I minus 1200 to 120, I'll be left with 1080 grams, isn't it? Or that is equals to 1.08 kg. Yes or no? Now number of moles of water is equal to 1.08 by 1080 by 18. Yes sir, that is equals to approximately, it will come how much? 60. Now let us compose the solution. Volume is 1 liter, that is equals to 1000 ml. Density 1.2 gram per ml. Mass, already I told you, it is 1200 grams. I calculated here, isn't it? Now come for any solution, you will rock this stage. Stage concept number 1, molality. How to find the molality? Is it number of moles by mass of solvent in kg? Now tell me, how many number of moles are there? 2 by mass is how much? Mass of solvent is how much? 1.08. 1.08 molal. Done. Second question. What was the second question? Percentage weight by volume. Percentage weight by volume. What is the weight of solute? 120. This is the volume of this solution in ml. What is the volume of the solution in ml? Is it 1000? Yes or no? Volume of solution. Second was a weight by volume, right? So what is the weight by volume? Is it 1000 or not? 1000. Yes or no? Into 100. So it becomes how much? 12%. What is the third calculation? Please pause my video and copy this. I am going to rub this. Third question. Question number C. Percentage weight by weight. Weight of the solvent, solute by weight of the solution in grams. Weight of the solute is 120. Weight of the solution in grams, how many? 120 by 1200 into 100. So 120, 10, 10, is it 10%? Say yes or no? Clear? Fourth question. Mole fraction of urea. And rub this, pause it and write it. The fourth question is mole fraction of urea. How to find number of moles of urea by N total. Say yes or no? Now it's very simple. Mole fraction of urea is N total means number of moles of urea 2 moles by number of moles of water 60 moles. So it is 2 by 2 plus 60. So it is equals to 2 by 62. Equal how much? 2 by 62. Or that is equals to 1 by 31. Please repeatedly pause this and see this question. This is a very, very nice question. Very, very nice question. Clear? Take a pause, read this question, understand. This is very important. Okay. Now, one more question. Ready? So let's start. Let me rub this. Let me go for one more question. That was given 2 molar. This is 2 molal, small m, aqueous solution. The previous one was what? Molar. This is what? Molal, aqueous solution of urea. Was taken, density of solution was taken. Density of solution is per ml, isn't it? And calculate, they have given some question. Calculate A, that was given molarity, they asked molality. Now they have given molality, they are asking for molarity. Okay. B, what is the percentage? Wait. C, percentage, weight by volume. D, mole fraction of urea. If you really understood the last question, now you can try for this this question. You can pause my video and can try it out. Now pause my video. Pause and solve it quick. Now shall I help you out? Now what is the help? What do you mean by molality? Number of moles of the solute present per kg of the solvent. Kg of the solvent, not solution. Per kg of the solvent. So can I write like this? Molality is equals to what? Here given 2 molal. It means what? 2 moles, or that I can say number of moles of urea by mass of water in kg, isn't it? That means number of moles is how much? 2 moles by 1 kg water, isn't it? Now here, if I'll assume the mass of water to be 1 kg, mass of water to be 1 kg. Now, number of moles of urea is how much? Now let me analyze. Solute, solvent, solution. Solute, solvent, solution. How can I do it? Solute. Use urea, isn't it? How many moles? 2 moles. Any doubt? Now what they have asked? Mass. 2 into 60, that is equals to 120 grams. Now solvent is what? Water. How many? Is it 1 kg? Sorry, excuse me. Is it 1 kg? That is equals to how much? 1000 grams. Yes or no? So number of moles of water. How to find the number of moles of water? Number of moles of water is equals to 1000 by 18. That is equals to how much? 55.5. Clear? Now solution. Mass of total solution. This is mass is 120, this is 1000. So it is clear that this is 1120 grams. Isn't it? Now density is given how much? 1.2 gram per ml. Density is given. I can find the volume. How? Volume is equals to mass by density. Mass is 1120, density is 1.2. Say yes or no? 1120 by 1.2. It comes how much? Is it 1.12 by 1.2? So you can find it out very easily, isn't it? So if this was in 1.2 gram per ml, this is 1120 gram. This is 1.2 gram. So 1.2 cancels. If you calculate, it will get 112 by 1.2. Not necessary to calculate too much. Now the question comes: how to find molarity? Molarity is very simple. Molarity is what? Number of moles by volume. This was the first question perhaps. Let me write here A, or else you people will get confused. Number of moles is how much? 2. Volume of solution is how much? Here I have given volume 1120 by 1.2. Isn't it? Next comes percentage W by W. This is what? Mass of the solute 120 by mass of a solution in grams. How much? 1120. Yes or no? Now, third question. Percentage W by V. Mass of solute by volume in ml. So 120 by 1120 into 1.2. Isn't it? Yes or no? Now, third question. Mole fraction of urea. Number of moles of urea, how many? 2 moles. By total number of moles is the mass number of moles of urea 2, number of moles of water 55.5. So it is 2 plus 55.5. Isn't it? Clear? Easy? Copy this. Now one more question of interconversions. Okay, for today this will be the last question. So one more question for interconversion. What is that? Mole fraction. Mole fraction of urea is 1 by 31 in its aqueous solution. Is 1 by 31 in its aqueous solution. Okay, the solution has density 1.2 gram per liter. The solution has density 1.2 gram per ml. Okay, now calculate or find option A molality, B molarity, okay, C percentage W by W, D percentage W by V. Okay, now again analysis, interconversion analysis. Stay tuned, you can understand. What is that? They have given us mole fraction, isn't it? Now to be very honestly speaking, mole fraction of urea is equals to 1 by 31, isn't it? That means 1 is the number of moles of urea and 31 is the total number of moles. I can assume it. That is equals to number of moles of urea by number of moles of urea plus number of moles of water. Isn't it? Yes or no? I can assume, if I assume number of moles of urea to be 1. So from this number of moles of, you might ask me a cross question, sir, why don't you assume number of moles of water to be 1 and urea to be 30? No issues, answer will come same. You check it out. Please check it out. Cross verify and tell me, okay? Check it out. Now, what will happen? This is 1 and this is what? 30. Now, let us go for the same analysis I did in previous way. Solute, solvent, solution. Solute is urea, solvent is water, and solution is urea water. Now, urea, how much? 1 mole assumed, 60 grams, done. Solvent is water, 30 mole, how many grams? 30 into 18, isn't it? 30 into 18, 8 is the 24, 3, 4, 5, 540 grams, isn't it? Or is it 0.540 kg? Yes or no? Solution. Mass total. This mass is 540, this is 60. It comes how much? 600 grams, isn't it? 540 plus 60, 600 grams. Density is given, how much? 1.2 gram per ml. Density is given, mass is given. How to find volume? Volume is equals to mass by density. Yes or no? So how much? Mass is given how much? 600. Density is given how much? 1.2. 600 by 1.2. It is approximately 500 ml or 1 by 2 liters. Or that is equals to 0.5 liters. Now let us go for any questions you ask. First question, molality. First question is molality. Molality, number of moles by mass of water in kg. Now number of moles, how many? 1 mole. Mass of water in kg is how much? 0.540 molal. Am I loud and clear? Second, molarity, number of moles of urea by volume of solution in liters. Now number of moles of urea 1, volume of solution in liters is 0.5 molar. Yes or no? Clear? Or 1 by 2, 2 molar. Now C, percentage W by W. Weight in gram of the solute, how much? Weight in gram 60 by weight of the solution in grams, 60 by 600, is it into 100 is equal to 10%. Yes or no? Now D, percentage W by V, weight in gram of the solute by volume of the solution in ml, isn't it? So it is how much? 60 by 500 into 100. Yes or no? Clear? So it is 12%, this is 10%. Easy. So today we discussed a few questions on this expression of concentrations. We'll come back again for few more questions on expression of concentrations and few more interesting facts on this. Till then, bye bye, take care, keep safe and keep enjoying. Myself, your BW sir. Please entertain with these chemistry classes and write a comment in our comment sections. Share, forward and say good about us. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Bye bye, take care and keep studying. Thank you.